And Robbie's asking about if I were building dispositions department from scratch, where would I start? I would find people that are friendly, because Dispo is a very, very relationship heavy business.
Yeah.
Right? Like you gotta care about the people. The perfect avatar I've described in our trainings in the past is Jamil Damji. You guys might know him as the blue Genie. You might see him from his commercials for Astroflip. You might see him on A&E TV. But he was one of my first mentors when I got into this business. And how was he my mentor? I get a property, I get a lead. I was like, Jamil, what can you move this property for? Where do I need to be at? Right? I said, you need to be at this price. I can move it at this price. Okay, great. Right. And then I lock it up at that price and we split the deal 50-50. Why were we able to do that? Because he was friends with all the buyers. That's the way it worked. And so if I was starting from scratch, I would hire a person that is determined, social, cares about other humans, right? Which is not me, right? So do not hire me for the dispo department.
Nothing to say.
Listen, I was a terrible realtor because I would never call you.
Wait, do you prefer cats?
No, I'm just never going to call you and ask you how you're doing, how your kids are. Like, I'm just not going to do that, right? Like, I'm out of sight, out of mind. So, like, even though I was a very, very successful realtor, it was not because of my personality. It was because I was really good at marketing, right? And so you want to find someone that likes to hang out with people, that enjoys small talk. That's who, if I was starting from scratch, I would do that. And then I would have probably a different person constantly pulling lists, right? Scraping the MLS for all the cash buyers, whether you're using an investor lift, buyer sonar, privy, whatever, where you can find all the other buyers. So I would have one person gathering the data, one person building relationships. That's what I would do if I was starting from scratch.
If I was starting from scratch, I would go to the auction house and make friends with the people bidding on auctions still. Those people, by the way, generally will talk to you in person if they're there because you're standing around waiting for stuff to happen, and they're relatively easy to talk to. We did that in the beginning, just trying to meet people. Before I even really knew about RIAs,